Mr. Bonsai here at the historic Capitol Studios in Hollywood, California, where great recordings have been made by Nat King Cole, Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, the Beach Boys, Green Day, and countless others. Today we're going to meet with engineer, producer, musician, author, and Berklee music instructor, Dave Franz. Hello, Dave.
How are you, Mr. Bonsai?
Doing good. First of all, I'd like you to give us a little bit of a background of your life in music.
Sure. Like any musician, I started very young playing instruments, but I didn't really get serious about it until I went to Berklee College of Music. And while I was there, I had a great opportunity to write a book about Pro Tools, actually the first book about Pro Tools, called Producing in the Home Studio with Pro Tools. And since then, it's opened a lot of doors for me, and I've now moved out to Los Angeles and have a studio in Venice where I write music for TV and film. I produce bands. I also teach for the online school at Berklee, and I use Pro Tools with my band on stage.
Well, that's what I want to know about next. How does your Pro Tools activity work out with your band?
Well, we use it in a variety of ways. We record just general ideas. We'll practice and record the ideas with a stereo pair of microphones. Of course, we'll record and mix the record in the studio, but we'll also use it on stage. So I have a laptop with Pro Tools, and we'll have backing tracks like keyboards and guitars that will fill out the sound.
What courses are you involved with at Berklee Music?
I've written 2 courses for the online school. The first one is Producing with Pro Tools, and in that course we talk about anything regarding recording and editing audio and MIDI in Pro Tools. Second course is Recording and Producing in the Home Studio, where we take a demo recording of the student's choosing and fully produce that track from the demo stage through the production process all the way to a final master recording.
Let's go a little bit deeper. How do you actually teach music production online?
It's actually quite thorough. The courses are 12 weeks long. You have readings from the online course and the books. You have quizzes, and there are video instructions as well. You have weekly chats, so I usually get online twice a week to accompany all of our international students because we're worldwide. There's class discussions where we can have some very lively discussions with everyone in the class. There are private threads where the students can interact with me personally. There's also tons of assignments where people will turn in either Pro Tools sessions or MP3s that I give feedback on, and that happens every week. And then also, the best thing is that everybody can hear each other's music and interact and learn from each other.
What kind of students do you see online?
It really runs the gamut. We have studio owners that really want to increase their chops in the studio. We've got artists who want to learn how to record themselves. We've got hobbyists who just want to record their kids. It really runs through a lot of age groups, so from teenagers into their 60s and 70s even.
Can you share some examples of your interaction with the students online?
Sure. In the class, everybody meets up, and some people really get along well, and then those relationships carry on throughout over the years. I've had people that I know from 5 years ago that are still collaborating. And just this week, I had 2 students, one from Brazil and one from France, meet up in Paris and start working together.
Well, that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Indeed.
Last question. Can you tell us about the real tangible skills that the online students will acquire during your courses?
Sure. In the Producing with Pro Tools class, you pretty much learn how to do everything regarding recording and editing audio and MIDI in Pro Tools. And that's everything from setting up your studio to using microphones to setting up effects loops, using elastic audio, and even archiving a session. And during the course, you'll do 3 big projects: a recording project, a digital editing project, and a project where you write and edit music using MIDI and virtual instruments. In the producing and recording in the home studio class, you'll take a demo recording all the way through to the master recording. So we'll cover everything in pre-production, to the production process, to the post-production process. So we'll go through how to record using different microphone techniques. We'll talk about how to be a better producer, and then we'll even discuss mixing and mastering techniques. So by the end of the course, you have a fully produced master recording. A great way to finish up your Berklee online experience.
Wow, it's a whole new world of education. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.